Hi Greg, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Sri. How are you?
I'm doing good. So the purpose of this call is requesting for you to some budget to increase the social media capabilities of WestJet into Snapchat and Pinterest.
Mhm.
But before we get into the nitty-gritty of these things, I just want to have a little bit of communication. I know we have met in many meetings, but we never had a one-on-one discussion in a room like this, so where we can talk to each other. So I just want to know how do you feel because I am heading the same team that you once were part of, and you were the leader of going through those marketing and communication. What is the best advice that you can give with that team?
Yeah, no, as you know, the marketing and strategies team has grown, exponentially. I
Mhm.
feel like one of the best pieces of advice that I could give you is always keep your eyes on the prize, always
Mhm.
understand like we must like increase our bottom line. That's the number one objective. We want to increase customer outreach as much as we can. We want to make sure that, you know, the needs of our customers are being met in every capacity. So
Mhm.
yeah, just make sure you always keep the bottom line in mind.
Yeah, I understand that. And you have given me a very good team, and thus that team, many of the people who you recruited are still working as part of this team, like Honlo, who actually started Twitter, and he had many of other social media platforms. And the strategy that you went through is really beneficial for WestJet, and I really appreciate you for that.
Thank you for
Uh,
recognizing that.
Sure, sure, anytime. Coming to the point, what we are thinking as a 2024 strategy for WestJet is we want to increase our social media presence into Snapchat and as well as Pinterest. This is where we feel like WestJet should focus in increasing our revenue, and it also will help us in giving a very good, successful years going forward.
Mhm.
So, what do you think? What is your opinion about this?
Yeah, I know that Snapchat and Pinterest are like these new up and coming like social media platforms, relatively new to the game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know a whole lot about it. Why do you think that those two in particular would benefit us?
Okay. I know WestJet has been very popular. We are the number two suppliers in Canada of Riyadh, Canada. But we do have our own demographic of customers who choose WestJet. What
Mhm.
I feel is with our social media platforms, what we were able to engage is we were able to communicate with the customers in their world, in their own social media platform where they're comfortable in chatting with us, and we were able to resolve things. It also has increased our revenue because there are many of our social media advertisements and deals that we placed on these platforms were clicked by many customers, and it also has improved the revenue. Why I feel like Snapchat and Pinterest in particular because of the demographics. The Snapchat has a very younger demographics, and whereas Pinterest, where the people are more older, like between 34 and 54, whereas in Snapchat you have 18 to 24. So we need to capture these younger demographics to be getting into WestJet. They can be our future customers when they are going to be in the another age group. That this way, when we engage in at them early, they know what a WestJet brand value is, and they will be part of our customers for a very long time. So that is what our strategy is. So I feel like we need to get into Snapchat. This will definitely help us engage with this new millennial customers and will also bring in more revenue for us. And the Pinterest, I know if you have seen like many of other customers or your kids who use this, they have a lot of advertisements about exotic destinations like Hawaii, and people like from Canada, we would like to go to an Hawaii kind of destination with this cold. So I feel like so this is very very important for our customers, so that we collaborate with them. We tell that WestJet has locations or travel accommodations to these exotic locations, and integrating with other hotels and everything we can partner with. This will also help us to increase our brand value, and people can use WestJet to travel to their vacations with their family and have a good time. So this is where I feel like we should invest and capture this market and these customers. So what do
Um,
you think? You feel like can I request you for a 200K amount to increase more Snapchat and Pinterest? So this is what I feel like we need to invest for this fiscal year 2024.
Yeah, so as you know, like with WestJet's budgetary restraints, it's always tight from year to year.
Mhm.
I don't know, 200K up front is gonna be a little bit of a difficult ask to get approved.
Okay. I mean, I know we're all in consensus. Our budget was very low in 2020, our revenue was low, but our consensus is like we have to increase the revenue of WestJet in the next year. But what do you think about like we invest small? We try to invest small and see the benefits of this investment in any of these platforms. How about we I request for you for like 100K for every half a year. We see, and I'll also provide you the metrics and other details, what the benefit that we got from the 6 months, how many people we were able to engage and bring into WestJet, and what kind of click metrics and other data that will help us, how many people are engaged in this platform, and what are the kind of deals that we are placing in, and that is getting these customers back into from other competitors. That will really help us, and you can take a decision later to give us the remaining budget. How do you think about this?
I like that idea a little bit more. It allows us to be a little bit more flexible with our budget.
Mhm.
I like what you have to say. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for listening. And I think I hope we have a very good year next for WestJet. And hopefully this investment gives us the fruitful revenue that we are looking for in 2024. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.